Hi guys, welcome back. Well, before I do any more machining, let me just show you where the stage I'm at the moment. I'd ordered 2 more pillar blocks. These are to support the spindle extension that holds the drive wheel. This turns independently to the crossing wheel. I've still got the catch to make that locks the crossing wheel onto the drive wheel. But what I've done, I've cast some aluminium and machined 2 riser blocks that the pillar blocks will be bolted onto, and the whole unit then is mounted onto this additional angle piece that's bolted onto the headstock. The reason it's bolted onto the headstock is that once the rubber is working onto the rosettes, the whole unit will tilt. If I had the riser blocks bolted solidly onto the lathe bed, when the rosettes come into play, I wouldn't be able to keep the tension on the belt. So that's the reason for this angle plate being bolted onto the headstock. I've also bolted this extension piece onto that angle plate. Now this is to mount the motor. It's quite heavy this, so I'm going to try and reduce some of the weight. But again, once that's bolted on and the drive shaft is running through the 2 pulleys, with it tilting, with it being onto that, the motor will also tilt as well, so that will keep the tension onto the belt. I've made a start bolting one of the linear rails onto the tool post. This is a tool post I made the other week. This will be bolted onto there. There's 2 holes. Well, there's 4 holes, but I'm only going to use 2. And that'll be bolted through. I think I've got the right size screws to bolt that on, and that will just move forward then. I think I need to take these Allen-headed bolts down a touch. They're just a bit proud at the moment, but I've still got the other side to bolt on. But first off, guys, it's getting quite heavy now, and I've only got it mounted onto my wood lathe on a piece of timber, so it's getting a little unstable. So I think I showed you the old antique Myford bed legs that I picked up, and they're not quite an exact match for the ML7 bed that I've got. So I've got these, I'm going to bolt 2 plates onto the legs that I've picked up, and then mount the bed on top, and then just transfer the holes through. There's four mounting points on the Myford bed, so I'm going to cut another plate like this and machine it down, and we'll get that bolted onto the top of the legs, and then I'm going to move the complete unit into another room and just give me some space to work on then. But at the moment I can't move in here. Well, another job I've got to be carrying on with. I doubt it'll be today, but This is the original paste plate that fits onto the spindle nose on the wood lathe. And what I'd like to do, I'd like to put a cross slide onto the front of this. Not permanently, I'll possibly put a ER32 chuck, collet chuck on as well. But I've got 3 of the Smart and Brown cross slide and compound slides now, so the intention was to get one of the cross slides fitted onto the base plate, and then I can make slight adjustments with the positioning of the workpiece. Now I won't need a great deal of travel, so what I've been thinking of doing is cutting it down slightly, mainly to reduce some of the weight. This on its own is quite a heavy piece, and what I was thinking of doing is machining this down, taking the bottom section up so it's at that level there. Machine that section out, and that then will fit flush onto the paste plate, and I'll be able to bolt that through at these 2 points. Machine some of this up as well. It's just a rough casting at the moment, but machine that flat, and I'll be able to bolt through then into the holes that are in the paste plate. And I'll just have to take some measurements, maybe reduce the length of this, take some measurements so I've got some clearance between the centre of the spindle and the bed. But that's the future. That's a future job, guys. I'm not going to do anything on that today. Let's see if we can get the motor mounted, plates on, and we'll get the whole thing mounted onto the legs.